Government is an insane organization. Government was created by people to manage, provide safety and equality to all people without any discrimination. We will analyze today that whether governments are doing their duties or not. Any nation's resources belong to its people equally, not to any government or any individual. Resources should be divided among people equally, and that is responsibility of people. If governments are intently failing to do so, all lives that are born on planet has basic rights to live freely, with rights to attain basic necessities freely. These basic necessities include clean free water, clean free air, free land for all people to grow food, one room roof for every individual freely without charging land price, rent or any property tax. If a family of 3 has 4-room house with kitchen, toilet, bath, lounge area and garden, then it should not be subject to any wealth tax. More than that or more homes by one family should be subject to 100% wealth tax. Is our governments are providing these basic necessities? Answer is no. 1% versus 99% inequality has been created by government through a well-planned strategy to control people. How and why this inequality has been created. Free resource allocation only for few greedies, overpriced products, no control policies for produced goods that are overpriced. Low wages so that rich can save more money, laws to protect wealthiest such as we have seen during Corona. All wealthy people were allowed to travel without mask. No wealthy person was forced to take injections. So there are separate laws for 99% and no laws for 1%. Tax exempts of all sorts, lower or no wealth tax. General tax exempts for rich people, while insane new taxes introduced on people every day, to destroy them economically and physically. Taxes are used as control mechanism on people's personal lives. Another excuse is used that billionaires provide jobs, so they deserve incentives. Most people had independent livelihood previously, that has been destroyed by these billionaires in strategic manner. That is why unemployment rate is so high. Working under any corporation is a new form of slavery. Nowadays most companies have robots to do their jobs, so most companies are not creating many jobs as they are shown. Laws such as common people cannot use compost toilets are a tool to stop normal people's freedom. Compost toilet don't harm environment, but it gives individual freedom. Industries polluting our water and air with excessive chemicals, but there is no law to stop them from polluting our natural environment with poisonous chemicals. Rainwater collection is not allowed by law because it gives people independent basic rights to have clean water. Rainwater collection doesn't harm environment at all. Water is recyclable, so water is not reductive resource. If someone will fill a little tank with one-time rain, it will not impact on planet water resource. Another law is not to keep your mobile home. Build little shelter or tiny homes on your property. Why? Because again it gives freedom and lesser stress for people in situation of natural disaster. 7. Elites run drug mafias, trafficking networks to exploit women, children and men alike. Government is well aware of these networks, but court and enforcement system is not at all active to take actions against them, while many innocents for minor mistakes are dying in jails. Rapists are free to ruin women's life. Shooters shooting on school children, but whole justice system has blind eyes. Drug dealers selling drugs. There seems to be no strict action towards all sorts of criminals. Instead, government is legalizing all types of criminal activities instead of taking action against them to eradicate it. Laws support criminal network of resource looters. Trillions of dollars of taxes that are looted from 99% people are used on weapons to kill women, children and men in dumb people's wars, to invade people's land with military force, to build billionaires' playground and sports. Instead of using tax money for building homes or using that money for positive development of humanity, it's been used for sportive wars. Palestinians were called cancer cells. Living humans were called cells, while a fetus that are in fact a bunch of cells are called human. There are insane laws like anti-abortion. This is a complete insanity of government, to interfere in others' personal life. It is not government job to put their noses into others' private matters. Planet is overpopulated with 9 billion people. Even if planet has only 1 million population, yet it's not government or any third party's job to dictate others how to do in their private lives. Our bodies is not a property of any organization. Neither are planet resources or private property of any corporate or individual. It is women's body that go through life-threatening pregnancies, not others. So it should be solely women's decision. There are so many children and women who are trafficked. If you are not able to protect them, then why you want to bring more to put in similar situation? Does they want more kids to get exploited by billionaires' child trafficking network? Do you want to bring new lives to be killed in insane wars and hungers? Maybe no one want to born here to die in foolish people's wars and stupid system. On other hands, politicians advising government to loot, child-free single people through more taxes. Even all religious books state that marriages are made for those who cannot control lustful desires. Women and men who have no burning desire for lust has no obligation to get married or birth child. Their mission should be self-development at soul level. Then from where these thoughts in these idiots' mind has come that women's life's value is just because of her womb? Her life's value is for her soul ascension, not for her body. Her very much existence on earth is source of life-giving source energy. Women is not a group, but every woman is an individual and have different level of sensitivity and biocomplications. If women is raped, how she can carry a rapist's child for whole life? For keeping her remind about that horrible incident whole of her life, or to create mental trauma for lifetime? If woman has physical health-related problem, she cannot become mother at all without threat to her own life. Having a child or not an individual decision. Whoever is the most affected by that decision is the only authorized person to make that decision. In this matter, women are the only one who suffer the most, not only through childbirth pain, pregnancy complications, but suffer for whole life to raise that child and to protect it. If woman is not able to provide security to herself, how she can protect her child? Bringing new life is not a fun decision or sport activity, but it is matter of life and death. It is a huge responsibility that should be carefully considered for child safety and growth. While in most cases, men are completely detached and runners in these matter, men want to become father, just for tying woman with him and trap her through babies in lifelong bondage, without marriage and responsibility. Most men don't want to take any responsibility to raise that child, such as changing diapers, or change baby's cloths, or even to support child financially. But yet, man push a woman to push a child out of her body. These days all responsibilities lies on women only. Many mothers die when kids are just 15 years old, because no human body can take up that much stress. Many women die during childbirth, just due to intolerance for that level of pain or other health issues. What happens to those motherless children? We all know that very well. Does women has no right to live a decent human life, to fulfill their soul's mission, instead of being incontinent services to others, while neglecting all of her body and soul needs for all through of her life? We can see that all policies made by government are used as a tool to make human life more miserable, through constant loot from all sides. Human life is not to serve governments, but governments are there to serve people because they take out huge money from us in the form of various unfair taxes. Humans made government system for their benefit, not for looting and killing them. If that is government's mission, then this government system no more deserve to exist. Freedom to live on planet freely is our basic right, and pursue personal mission is none of others' business. Our lives are solely for us to choose the way we want to live. No one is authorized to dictate us what's to do our lives. Live freely, think freely, and put effort for soul ascension.